I like it too, baby.
So today is January 18th, 2019, and we have a new intelligence annex. PvP in the Division 2. Let's get right to it. My man walking out with his riot shield down while his teammate is behind him down. And you're over here in cover with the long suppressor on the pistol. I like it. Anyways, let's get to this. Agents, welcome back to Intelligence Annex, our series of development blogs detailing all things in the Division 2. We heard the community's call for PvP news, and we are here to discuss the two methods of PvP with you today. The Dark Zones and Organized PvP. Okay, Dark Zones. I mean, we've already heard a lot of info on the Dark Zones, but we'll go over this anyways, right? First on the list is the Dark Zone, or rather Dark Zones. 3 Dark Zones are available in Division 2, DZ East, South, and West, and you can access them early in the campaign. The Division 2's Dark Zones are PvEVP areas. See that they've already changed. I can already feel the vibe when the Division when they first talked about in the Dark Zone in the first division. The Dark Zone was the PvP area. It's where you went to PvP, and there are also others like bosses and stuff that you could kill, but it was the PvP area. If they want to make it the PvEVP area, just make the whole map like that. Might as well, right? Areas with enemy factions roaming the areas. Similar to the Division, our focus in the Dark Zone is to create social interactions between players characterized by tension, right? We have implemented a 3-tiered progression system for rogues in the Division 2. There are 2 ways for players to engage with our new rogue progression: world interaction and toggling. Rogue status. This early stage in the rogue loop is new to the Division 2, with the focus on theft and greed. Once rogue, players see nearby opportunities to complete new rogue actions, stealing other players' loot, hijacking supply drops, and cutting ropes, to name a few. Performing any of these actions will toggle you rogue. Here, the ultimate goal is gaining access to the Thieves' Den, a hidden instant that houses vendors only accessible by agents in the rogue state. The entrance location varies and appears when you execute enough rogue actions. After exiting the den, players return to SHD status. If a player kills another player while in this new rogue state, they will go disavowed, right? Disavowed status. This is the stage. This stage is most familiar of fans of the Division. Killing players raises the attacking agent's disavowed level, and killing enough players raises the disavowed agent status to manhunt. SHD agents can eliminate disavowed agents to claim their bounties. Manhunt status. You guys know what this is, right? This is the final stage in the rogue loop in which players have to clear their status at a SHD terminal in order to earn rewards, right? In the Division 2, you have a choice of 3 random terminals active in the Dark Zone to clear your manhunt status. That is so very good. Like, I played the alpha. This is good. 3 random terminals, so people just can't go to one terminal and just camp there and just wait. Like, that's good. You also have the option to increase notoriety at any terminal, right? Effectively raising your rewards but requiring you to cash out at the next terminal. So basically what they're saying is you have 3 spots where you can go clear your manhunt, but once you go to one of the spots, you can increase your manhunt status. But then you're going to have to go to another manhunt terminal, and you can increase it again. Then you have a 3rd one, which you end it. And you get more rewards the higher your manhunt status is. General terminal areas are visible on the mega map for SHE agents while the manhunt is active, but precise terminal locations are only revealed to the manhunt player. This creates a cat and mouse style gameplay loop where SHD agents can track down manhunt agents and attempt to claim their bounty. I still don't think that regular agents should be able to see the manhunt spot at all. They should be able to see the manhunt player, but they shouldn't be able to see like where the terminal's at. I don't agree with that at all because they're just going count, but it's only 12 players, so they have to go to each one, right? Matchmaking in the dark zones occurs in 2 separate brackets. On the one side, players are matched in level buckets 1 through 10, 11 through 20, and 21 through 30. I believe that was the same in the division, the first division, right? And normalized to the same power level. On the other side, all players who have reached world tier are matched together and normalized to the same world tier. For players above the normalized power level, bonus statistics are applied to reward you for your time. I still need to know, like, if you're above the normalized power level, like, what does that even mean? Well, I know what that means, but like bonus statistics, like, I just got to see that. I need to see that. We have also altered the Dark Zone matchmaking assignment to help solo players play in Dark Zones mostly comprised of other solo players. This is not a hard rule, and players are free to form groups inside the Dark Zone. See, I really wish that this was a hard rule and you were unable to group up in solo only dark zones, because I already see a way that players will be able to do this. Like, you join my group, we go to the base, we're already in the same server, we both fast travel. I kind of see how this can be exploited, but I hope it's not, right? Conflict. Organized PvP is back in the Division 2. For players who crave dedicated direct PvP action, they can find it in the Dark Zone. No. They can find it in Conflict, our destination for organized PvP. At its core, this type of PvP creates an opportunity for players to face off in areas without AI complicating their engagements. Here, players queue into 2 organized PvP modes, Skirmish and Domination. Skirmish is returning in Division 2, but the mode has been reworked to create a more tactical team-based experience. In this 4v4 team deathmatch mode, characterized by short time limits and fast-paced gameplay, each team has a limited number of reinforcements. Reinforcements serve as a team life pool that deplete with each respawn. I mean, isn't that like, once a team reinforcements deplete, they enter an elimination phase. Once a player is eliminated, they are out of the game. Okay. Trying to see if I see anything different here. Nothing. All right. At the launch of the Division 2. Okay. So it's at the launch. So we will be getting more PvP modes. See, we wanted this at the beginning of the division. We wanted these PvP modes, but they just took so long to come. But I like what they're doing with the Division 2 and these PvE. You have a lot of stuff for different people to do. You can do the regular PvE. You can go to the Dark Zone, get your PvE and PvP, or you can just go in here, these Domination and Skirmish, and get classic PvP, right? At the launch of the Division 2, we are excited to introduce our unique take on the classic PvP game mode, Domination. First, the 3 objectives airdrop into the map shortly after the match begins in order to give teams a chance to fight for control of the objective area before it comes active. I really like that. In addition to passively capturing while in position around the OBJ, players have the ability to active capture using an interactable on the objective themselves. Completing this interact will instantly flip the objective to your team, but these actions take time. Players are severely exposed while performing these actions, so expect high risk, high reward situations in Domination. So I'm guessing, like, this is, say if this is B, right? I can't see it on the map. Say if this is B, right? I'm guessing you capture this, like just like capturing a supply drop, right? And this gives you the whole area. But let me look at this again. So you can capture the position, but this is instant and this takes more time. I guess this is faster, and capturing like this, just standing around, takes more time. I'm guessing, but don't quote me there. Both modes do not stop there. We have additional gameplay features that will change the outcome of organized PvP matches if used efficiently. Boosts are available in both skirmish and domination. These are pre-placed supply crates that reward random teams. So that just that just ruined my theory, right? These are pre-placed supply crates that reward random team bonuses when activated. Examples include extra armor or extra damage for a limited time. Supply drops are also being implemented into in-game organized PvP, and these provide specialization ammo. We've already seen the shock ammo. If you haven't seen shock ammo is in the dark zone, and you can use it against players. You have to go the white rogue. I'm calling it white rogue. You got white rogue and red rogue. Nobody's gonna call it rogue status and disavow status. We gonna call it white rogue, red rogue, manhunt. Period. So if you go white rogue, right? That is how, and you get into the where is it? The Thieves Den. Once you make it into the Thieves Den, then you can get this where is it? This specialization ammo, and it is shock ammo. And once if you shoot, imagine shooting somebody with a shock turret, but it was bullets, and every bullet every bullet shocked them. Yes, is that exactly what you're thinking in your mind? And if somebody hits you with shock ammo, it's a wrap. It's done. You're done. Players receive announcements that supply drops are inbound, and these land on the map. Proceed with caution, as a specialization ammo drops if a player is killed while in possession of it. For the first time in the division, conflict will feature bespoke map designs specifically for great PvP focused gameplay. I like these. These arenas are grounded and inspired by Washington DC, but they are not a one-to-one visual representation, as we did not want to sacrifice PvP balance for authenticity. The following arenas were built specifically with PvP in mind. Capital Ruins, player will compete for control of this forest environment. You have Stadium, players fight in the urban streets and parking lots outside a baseball stadium. Georgetown, players battle for control over rooftop perches in this residential area covered in yellow powder contaminants. Pretty sure that's the supply drop. Okay. Matchmaking for organized. Sorry, I had to sit up in my chair, people. Sorry. Matchmaking for organized PvP also occurs in two separate brackets. In one bracket, all players who have not reached world tier and begin in-game are matched together and normalized to the same power level. In the other bracket, all players who have reached world tier are matched together and normalized to the same world tier. I'm guessing there are different world tiers, right? While normalization is active to reduce the peaks and valleys between players with high survivability and high damage output in organized PvP, minor stat advantages will still be available to players who put the hours into their beers. Yeah, okay. While balancing is a factor to take into account when crafting a build, remember that build choices are still unique and offer a variety of gameplay options. In normalization, like imagine playing skirmish in a Division 1 without gear sets. Gear sets made builds different, even though it was normalized. But if you took away gear sets, everybody would be rocking the same thing. Either you would be rocking reckless or vigorous SPs. You're rocking a refreshed mask, most likely. The knee pads won't really matter. I guess the knee pads that give you more money. I forgot what they're. Prosperous knee pads. Yeah, you'd probably be rocking steadfast holster to get your health back quicker when you were in armor. Everybody will be rocking savage gloves, and you'll probably be rocking the backpack that gives you even more stability, or you can rock. You can put a stat on your backpack that gives you skill, but you're probably rocking the skill base. I forgot what it was called, but it gave you more skill from your from stamina and firearms. 200% of your firearms and stamina is given to your skill power, something like that. But that's what everybody would be rocking. It wouldn't be any it would that is just what everybody would be rocking, point blank, period. So variety of gameplay options when it's normalized. Okay. Skill-based matchmaking. I'm always against skill-based matchmaking, but not because of I don't want to play against players of my same skill level, because I do want to play of players of my same skill level. What I don't want is to sacrifice connection-based matchmaking. That is my thing. I think it should be connection-based matchmaking, and then after I connect with people that are giving me the best connection, then match us up by skill. Based on many factors such as wins and losses, also plays a role in organized PvP matchmaking. When completing matches, players increase a PvP level that exists simply from Dark Zone and overall character level as well. To wrap things up, we are happy to announce that separate balancing is in effect for PvE and PvP modes. Skills and talents in organized PvP, for example, will have normalized versions that have different statistics than their PvE counterparts. In Division 2, we want to keep PvP competitive and healthy without negatively infecting players who enjoy PvE. So basically, if you play PvP, your skills are going to be trash. If you guys want to know basically what they're saying, in PvP, skills are going to be trash. Basically. And then PvE, for real, what it seems like is that PvP is kind of getting put on the back burner again. Just like when the Division 1 first released. PvP is getting put on the back burner so people can enjoy PvE. Thanks for joining us in today's PvP discussion. Be sure to join us over on the official forums or on the community Reddit to discuss today's article. We would love to hear your thoughts, so I'm going to tell you some thoughts of mine right now. I don't think skills should be normalized at all. I don't think healer builds in PvP will be a thing. It's gonna be like 1.0 division, where basically everybody ran the same thing, and nobody's running skill type things, like nobody, until 1.2. But yeah. Anyways, I guess it's a new trailer for Dark Zone, which you guys have probably already seen. My name is Daryus P. What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching.